you get $1 million.
Right.
Or you slowly torture her to death and you get $6 million.
No, you think it's like a pack of cigarettes.
It was honestly Taylor Swift's most punk tour yet.
You're kidding, really?
No, I'm not kidding you.
That's shocking.
It really was. It was amazing. I just can't get over it.
Yeah, so I'd Trump.
For the hair, right?
Yeah, then I'd probably marry Ted Cruz. I don't know who I'd kill.
All right, very funny, guys. You got the actors to freak out, but joke's over now. We need the script.
What are you talking about?
Where's the script? Come on. I know you comedy people are so funny, but come on, we got a show to do. We need the script.
Oh, crap.
Guys, I'm serious here. Come on. I mean, you did write the script, right?
Look, it was a busy summer. I must have slipped my mind.
Guys, I sent you like 7 emails.
I procrastinated. I was coming off a very hard semester.
Hey, is that my 5th apple?
You're kidding me. I asked you all to write one sketch this summer. One stupid little sketch. And you couldn't do that?
Well, you just relax, dude. We'll write the show now.
Yeah, I mean, we're funny people. We can throw this together in an hour, right?
Guys, we shoot in 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Come on, guys, let's get it together.
You know,
Come on,
the
just
character
write an
for that
episode.
who comes to the
For everything I do for this club, you guys can't do a simple homework assignment.
Do a caricature of everyone there. We call it this week's sketch.
Nope, next.
Chinese New Year
No.
in Australia.
Nope, next.
Dramatic cookbook reading.
No. Cat.
Okay, I can't think of anything right now, but maybe like a joke. Like someone just says a joke like 2 guys walk into a bar.
Somehow that's the best thing yet.
Alright, and
Hey guys, 3 minutes. Oh, missed you guys too.
Come on in, let's have some fun. Kendallarious is for everyone.
Campus Town TCNJ was a $120 million project, possibly started around 2010. We don't really know, nor have any way of knowing.
Campus Town? Yeah, that rings a bell. I remember when it was just a tiny seed sprouting from the great minds of this institution.
The project was slow-moving and behind schedule until one very special day in 2013 when current president and former governor Christied made a promise to TCNJ students.
Man, I was really looking forward to that TCNJ fleece, but all right, it's okay. The check will still come, Madam President. Don't worry about it. I share in your pride today, pride for the TCNJ community, and I'm pleased to be here as we officially break ground and kick off the Campus Town project.
We met with Campus Town expert Dr. Amelia Snuff in her office. That is a chair in the lounge of TCNJ's Kendall Hall.
Campus Town was a project for the ages. I mean, no one at this time has ever thought to place a town right next to a campus. I mean, it was absolutely revolutionary, I'll tell you.
All right. Well, basically, the school was trying to compete with the frats. You know, those boys were just so popular. And, you know, so the idea for Campus Town was truly born.
Okay, so my boyfriend Brian, he graduated like 8 years ago. He told me all about this. There was nothing to do in Ewing, just like now, and all people did was get hammered every night.
You know, I remember when I first heard about this project, I was mesmerized. It was just gonna be beautiful. I was thinking, no, like 15 years. It was gonna be 15 years to complete this thing, 23 tops. But you know, miraculously, we got it done in 7. And you know, so obviously there was gonna be some problems with it, but like, you know, it only took that little rather, because of Christy. He was the man.
Everyone was excited for the new C-Town, but it just wasn't moving as fastly as we'd hoped.
And you know what? These things take time. What do you expect? We're gonna get this done in the snap of the fingers? Construction don't happen like that, everybody. You know what? We're PRC. We're a co-op that grows vegetables, for Pete's sake. Construction's not our specialty. You know, peas, radishes, carrots, we got your barley, those kind of things. That's what we do. We don't do these big constructions. So when it happens so quickly, things happen. You know what? Things just happen.
Yeah, I was there for that. Then Governor Christie came and talked to us. I don't remember what he said because I was Netflix binging.
I have so many pictures of the event. I think Christy said something about Campus Town and a fleece.
The real trouble started when we were told we needed to speed up the construction. You know, partly because President Christie had given a promise, but also because, you know, if the apartments weren't ready on time, the students had to start living at Ryder. And nobody in the brother wants to live at Ryder.
Once Christie got involved, you knew stuff was going to get done. You know, the governor doesn't just come to your school for no reason.
Governor Christie, President Christie, you guys had so many titles. He comes down here 2-3 times a week. He's watching us. He's taking the hammers, nailing in some screws. He helped us build, you know, with those screws. Anyway, who knew the current president and former governor, those are his current titles, I suppose, he could build a damn town. You know, we put this project up, we built a town.
Campus Town seemed to be completed by the fall of 2015. The students all moved in, the bookstore was in place. All that needed to be completed was, you know, the stores.
Oh yeah, it all started great. I mean, the bookstore opened, everybody moved in. All that was left was the gym, the bank, the working clock tower, and like 5 restaurants. But other than that, it was all finished.
Between you and me, I kind of expected everything to be ready by the start of school, but naturally it wasn't.
All right, so, you know, no big deal. We had the apartments ready. Nobody had to go live at Ryder. We was good with that. They didn't have to go there.
It was such an exciting day when the students all moved in. You know, they're all filled with joy, from their faces to their spoiled, pedicured feet. Everything seemed to go fine until about 9:56 that night.
Yeah, I had a huge test the next day, so I was laying on my bed watching Netflix when I realized I needed to relieve myself. I walked to the bathroom and started to whiz, to be more specific. I flushed, and all of a sudden, the toilet got up, walked away, like it didn't want to live there anymore. I should have taken that as a sign.
Once one toilet ran away, the rest began to follow. But a student can live without toilets. I mean, God gave us sinks for a reason. But if that was the only thing that had happened, everything would have been fine.
In order to get the toilets in on time, we had to order them from a witch doctor in frickin' Genovia. We were contacting the queen, the new princess. I think she's next in line for the queen. Anyways, you know, we were definitely not up to code on anything, but you don't gotta tell the guys that one.
Unfortunately, stuff happened. Some air conditioners exploded, a few people were critically injured, you know, the usual.
So you see, there isn't much else to say. I mean, basically, when Christie was elected, you know, as president, whatever, there was no one to supervise the construction workers anymore. And you know, no one was here to speed along this project no more. So now I'm just relaxing, living my life, looking at my failed projects and, hey, Joe, where's my hoagie? I need the meatballs, the meatball sub, the meatball hoagie, the cheese, Parmesan, extra Parmesan.
After about a week, everyone seemed to give up on Campus Town. But I think about half of it was due to all the construction noises. The people living there just couldn't stand it, so they got chased out.
Oh yeah, we started a petition to get the construction workers to stop making so much noise, so they just stopped. All they actually finished was the bookstore and the apartments.
I signed the petition, and I didn't even live in Campus Town. I didn't even know what it was about. I just wanted to sign something.
Campus Town. A failed experiment or just misunderstood? We may never know the answer to that question, but for now, all we know is that we're still waiting for our Campus Town. And President Christie is still waiting for his fleece.
This fall, 2 lawyers get into an argument.
You can't say that about me!
Oh, yes, I can!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Well, you know what it was, guy?
What?
I'm gonna take you to court!
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah!
Well, then I'm gonna take you to court.
Bah humbug!
That leads to an epic showdown. Hilarity ensues. Take you to court.
Ha!
You've been taken to court.
Thanks for seeing me, doctor. You know, I really need some help lately, and I've heard you're the best therapist in town.
Nonsense, Jeff. Not the best therapist in town. I'm the only therapist in town. Now, if you could just fill out this form quickly before we begin, that'd be great.
Okay.
There you go.
It's just a Rorschach test.
Yes, very interesting. Now, let's get really into this.
Okay. Okay, yeah. It really started like a week ago. I've been having trouble sleeping ever since my dog ran away. His name was Lucky, and he just...
Okay. Why don't we do a little test? Now, tell me, what do you see in this image here?
A hurt child. Okay, so this is like how my father left me, and you know I was distraught.
No, it's a dolphin on the beach. All right, so let's try again. You're just wrong. What about this one? What do you see here?
Okay. I see a suitcase, and it's just like the one that my mom was packing when she left with my father out of the house. I was only 2 years old, and there's no bread, and...
No, a suitcase. No, this is Jesus bowling. A picture of Jesus bowling. You see, the ball right here. Are you a religious man, Mr. Jeff?
Well, you know, religion has always been a really important part of my life, central focus. You know, it all started ever since my priest left me in my church. I was right there.
That's just not going anywhere. Why don't we change subjects here?
You know, doctor, I really feel like you're skipping over some really important parts of my life. I just, would like to talk about them maybe or something. I don't know, like it's been a lot.
Okay, so maybe we should focus on some of the past issues in your life, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Very interesting. Tell me, what do you see in this one?
You know, that bringing it into another thing, you keep bringing in these Rorschach tests, and I don't really know where you're trying to go with that.
Oh, I see how it is. You're the therapist. You're the one with 1 year of graduate school and fake diplomas hanging on the wall. That's you. Yes, we'll follow your method. Go ahead, tell me, doctor. Tell me all about your issues. Tell me. Please, go ahead.
Well,
come on.
As I said, I feel like a common thread in my life is people running away from me, and I need something here.
You have to think more abstract. Jeff, look at this. Look at this. What do you see?
You want to know what I see? I see a doctor who has no clue what he's doing and keeps bringing in these Rorschach tests with just no way to diagnose his patients.
Wrong. Are you sure you need a therapist and not an optometrist? It's clearly a lantern.
That was not, okay, let's try it your way. What do you see?
I see a pickle. A man holding a pickle.
Wrong. This is the shoe my wife was wearing when she left me at the altar.
What do you see?
That's the duck that left me while I was feeding it at the park.
Wrong. It's my friend's dinner table.
What do you see? The truth.
What do you see?
I see a man. I see a man who's just like any one of us, who hides his true feelings behind Rorschach tests and tries to do the same for his patients. I see a man with feelings, just like all of us. I see a man who's not really a psychiatrist at all. Am I seeing correctly, doctor?
You're seeing 20/20, Jeff.
I think life is just like one giant Rorschach test. You see what you want to see, but not always what you need.
Jeff, I want you to take my practice. I've grown old and tired. I've seen every possible Rorschach test in existence, every possible random combination of black dots you could imagine, but nothing like you, Jeff. No ink blot has looked as crystal clear as you. Take good care of my Rorschachs. They're my world.
Doctor, no.
I can't feel my face. My face.
Hi. I'm here to see a therapist.
Hey, hey.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Hey, okay. Tell me, what do you see?
I see a dead man.
Wrong. It's your father leaving you.
Of course.
All right, help me move the body.